Consumers. Euripix has a major focus on the consumer. Tools designed to help the consumer interface with the retailer, enhancing the shopping experience, and collecting data that will aid every tier in the retail industry to increase sales and profits. The power of the consumer. The consumer has the power. The purchasing decisions of the consumer define that power. I see products sitting on the shelves taking up valuable shelf real estate ignored by the consumer. These products are destined for the clearance aisle, in some cases sold for less than it costs the retailer to bring it in the first place. Other products are purchased with such frequency that it is difficult to maintain the product on the shelves. It is a balancing act, keeping enough backstock so that the product is not out to the consumer without blowing up the back room. Happy consumers will spend their money more freely when they are impressed with the level of service. The consumer expects friendly, knowledgeable sales associates, products on the shelf, and a short line at checkout time. Unhappy consumers look elsewhere to spend their cash. Some unhappy customers are vindictive when they get frustrated at the in-stock level. I have seen customers make a mess of the shelves, moving product from its assigned location and placing it elsewhere, creating more zoning work for the retailer, taking away valuable time that could be used better. Some customers load up a cart and abandon it just for spite. The consumer is the prize, and everything that the retailer does should focus on making the consumer's experience as enjoyable as possible. Focus on the consumer. I think that of all the issues, the in-stock issues are the biggest thorn in the consumer's side. The consumer's experience really starts with the product being in stock and available. On-shelf availability is a major part of the retailer's report card and one of the major aspects of the Euripix system. Euripix will provide other improvements to the consumer as well. We can involve the supplier in the purchasing decisions, offering Euripix rebates funded by the supplier and offered at the point of purchase, giving the consumer the incentive to purchase our client's product over that of their competitor. Euripix will provide chat to the consumer's phone, tablet, or laptop, answering the consumer's questions in the language of the consumer. Euripix will help the consumer find everything on their shopping list, providing step-by-step directions to every product on the shopping list, allowing the consumer to query the retailer's inventory by brand, type, application, and other keys, answering product-related questions with the aid of the supplier's website linked to the Euripix system. The Euripix system will allow the consumer to communicate with the retailer throughout the shopping experience, all the way down to getting help out to the car with their purchases. Consumer tools. The Euripix consumer tools will be developed using the same data collected by the retailer staff for use in the daily store operations. The Euripix system will also use data collected by the consumer to aid the retailer in more efficiently running the store. Euripix will know the actual physical location of everything in the store, not a static location that one hopes that the product is still located. In the retail environment, things change on a regular basis, sometimes hourly. Each new input will update the product location, even when the location is not standardized. This will allow both the consumers and the retailers an accurate record of where everything is located at any given moment. Consumers can log on to our website and access tools assigned to their account, including shopping lists, online tracking of their store purchases, and online communication between consumers and retailers. There are apps available to create shopping lists, but Euripix takes that list a step further. The Euripix app will provide in-store navigation with full store mapping and product lookup functionality. Our app will communicate with any retailer on the Euripix system and will present the consumer with a map of the current store that the consumer is physically in, showing the location of the shopper, you are here, and the location of everything that they want to purchase and everything that's on their shopping list. Global consumers. eRipix will be available in multiple languages as we expand our clientele beyond our borders. The design of our database will allow us to present all the data in different languages. Yesterday, one of our customers was visiting from France and had limited English language skills. If she could have communicated in her native language, it would have made her shopping experience easier. Many times I have heard the operator of our Walmart page a Spanish-speaking associate to handle the translation of a customer in our store. Our system will present the data in the consumer's native language, as well as using interpreters to real-time, face-to-face chat with the consumers in their native tongue. American companies can expand its operations across the globe using associates doing business in their national language and dialect while managing the business in the U.S. in English. Walmart has spent the last 20 to 25 years expanding its global market reach, and the eRipix system will enhance this kind of expansion. Foreign national companies can expand its operations into the U.S. marketplace using Americans to conduct business here while managing their business in their own language. Many large suppliers are owned and operated by Europeans, Asians, Africans, Australians, and others. Consumers will love eRipix. eRipix will act like an electronic in-store host, an extremely knowledgeable associate, guiding the consumer around the store, showing the customer where everything is, answering any and all questions in whatever language is needed. The consumer will be able to price check with their phone, check product availability, get step-by-step directions from their current location to any desired location in the store, get product information by the supplier or the manufacturer of each product available for sale at the retailer. eRipix will provide individual one-on-one help at all times and a direct line to talk with store management regarding any compliments or complaints. Consumers. I have a comprehensive plan for the consumer tools to be provided in eRipix version 1.0. As consumers use these tools, we will encourage consumers to give us feedback via our eRipix system, and that feedback will influence the evolution of our tool set.